Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Krastorio 2 gameplay. In our last episode, we got some more copper going, we got assaulted by a rogue train, and I just spent a little bit of time adding in concrete to make a bigger area of that, and then I copied my iron smelting to copper here so that we have lots more copper plates. So that should give us all of our blue science that we want. I believe this whole build uses... How much was it? I already forgot. I forget how much copper this was. 3 circuits makes 9. Oh, sorry, it was this build. This build needed 15 copper plates a second. Which we actually now have. We're not going to use 5 red circuits a second, but we do have 15 copper plates. And that's supplied by our trains here. So that's awesome. And I did some more researches just on the basic quality of life stuff. And then we should probably do these nanobot researches, because that makes nanobots a lot faster. So we'll go ahead and do that. And now that I have copper and iron, what else do we need to handle? Oh, you know what? We need to do the crude oil liquefaction stuff. What's it called? Advanced oil processing? Yeah, we need to do that. That gets us a lot more products. So we're going to switch all this over. So we'll start with this. Hook everything up. As always, the advanced fluid handling makes that quite a bit easier than it normally would be. And then we need to hook up water. And then we'll just leave that open for more refineries later. That gives me 2,000 water a second, so that should be plenty. And now we got to deal with all the different types of oil. I'm going to make a large storage tank for each, plus 1 for lubricant. And I think I'll put that down below. So let's see, petroleum. Light oil, heavy oil. Yeah, I'm with you, Dukes. Advanced fluid handling, Squeak Through, and what's the other one that I swear by? Oh, Bob's adjustable inserters. I mean, they all... Squeak Through makes the smallest difference out of all of them, for sure, and that feels less like cheating. The other two, arguably, are cheating because they allow you to build things in ways you wouldn't be able to otherwise, but I'm totally fine with that. Okay, so we've got our advanced fluid or oil processing, and now we need to essentially deal with a couple things. Okay, so lubricant's still very easy, and it's just 1-to-1 from oil, or heavy oil. So I'll do overflow. So we'll get some overflow and top-up valves here. So lubricant, we want to just be hooked up in general. And I'm pretty sure heavy oil doesn't do anything other than lubricant, right? Oh, that's the one that can turn into coal. Maybe we do need to keep it then, because light oil can't do that, right? Well, light oil, interestingly, can mix with Coke. Oh, there's a coke liquefaction. That's so interesting. And then petroleum gas doesn't have a replication. So here's what I'm starting to wonder. Can you make coal out of heavy oil and then turn that coal into coke and then turn that coke into... Is this just an infinite loop? Hold on. Hold on here. I think this might be an infinite loop. So let's say we start with some heavy oil. Ingredient, heavy oil, coal filtration. So let's say we start with 100 heavy oil, and we're dealing with no productivity first, and that can make that much coke. We'll assume steel furnaces. And then that much coke can be liquefied. We'll do matrix solver. And then that outputs light oil. And then that light oil wait. Okay. So the matrix solvers kind of figured that all out. So essentially that's just another way to turn heavy oil into light oil that I think is maybe not even better. Let's see, what's the alternative? So the alternative here is the heavy oil cracking. Okay. And that one, if we have 100 heavy oil, we end up with 61.4. Though it takes a lot less power and a lot less buildings. And it doesn't require wood. And then finally, the other option we would have would be... this. We could turn it... That's not linked. We could turn it into coal. And then turn the coal into heavy oil again. Does that somehow... What does that do? Heavy oil into coal, and then coal liquefaction does that. So those are our options. Sorted by total output, that's about 90, that's about 85, and that's 61. But the number of buildings we need is kind of crazy there. Wait, hold on. You're not linked. 100. Okay. So yeah, probably just regular heavy oil cracking is the way to go there. I can't see any real reason to use the other ones unless you needed them. I mean, you get a tiny bit of excess here. And let's imagine full productivity and see how that changes things. Let's see, what if you're, yep, in an electric furnace and then can't use productivity there. And then you, Okay, so then with those numbers, ooh, wow. Holy cow. So you almost go infinite when you have an extra 30% productivity on the heavy oil to coal and then coal back to heavy oil, coal liquefaction. Holy cow. But you need a bunch of buildings to process it. So in terms of power, it's definitely not efficient. All right, well, that was mostly a waste of time. I just wanted to check all that out. to see if there's any reason I shouldn't just turn heavy oil into lubricant, but we've answered that question. So we will turn all our heavy oil into lubricant until it overflows at 90, and then we turn that into light oil. And that's done this way. That can handle up to 40 per second, which at least currently is more than I make. Gotta limit that one. Okay. Here, we can do that better. Okay. So there we go. Water needs to be hooked up, I guess here. So there's water. And then that gives me light oil, and we always want to use that light oil first. So we actually need the light oil here to be a top-up. So that it'll only fill it up to 80%, up to 40K. So there's always some room for the heavy oil here to get dropped in, and then that's light oil, and then light oil, if it's overflowing past 90, I guess I can't do it that way. Past 90, we're gonna do some cracking of that as well. Yeah, I just want to make sure I'm leaving enough room down there. So leave room for beacons here. And copy that. What's that rate? 30. Okay, I'm gonna need a little bit more for the light oil cracking. Okay, and then the overflow for light oil attached there. And then the water. Okay, there we go. Water's attached. And then this petroleum, same story, needs to get priority into this tank. So this needs to be like a top up. Should have left some extra space. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so then top up to 80, like so. No station supplying copper ore. Uh-oh. Alright, so that should do it, I believe. That'll give us plenty of lubricant for all the things we need that for. What's up, Ragard? Good to see ya. Yeah, flow control. It's actually called Advanced Fluid Handling. Flow control is a different mod, I think. But I love it. Makes things so easy. And I think everything's set up here, right? And then for usages of light oil, let's actually try to spell correctly. We want to make, well, rocket fuel. Actually, we can already make that. Okay, let's make some rocket fuel. I need fuel refineries. Rocket fuel is 20 megajoules and 30 light oil. Okay, so we really only want to use rocket fuel for trains. Solid fuel is what if I want to make anything else. And then I need some regular fuel for tanks or cars. But I'm not doing a ton of military, so that doesn't matter a whole lot. But I will need some fuel here. We can also make rocket fuel out of hydrogen chloride, and we can also make rocket fuel out of ammonia. It's very interesting. It's a lot of ways to make rocket fuel. Are any of those good? Oops. Wow, we can make rocks. That's very strange. So what I want to find out here is, can I actually be power positive on any of these? Input 25 sand and 11 megawatts. Yeah, that doesn't seem great. That's a lot of electrolysis. And then this one obviously is fine. Still quite a lot of electrolysis. These fuel refineries are way slower than I thought they would be. Huh. And this one, nitrogen, comes from, what does nitrogen come from? I thought there was a recipe. Yeah, there it is. That's not great. Okay, needless to say, rocket fuel is probably not a good option for fueling the base. Solid fuel, on the other hand, is made in chemical plants, so solid fuel's a little better. Yeah, you need 16 fuel refineries to make 1 rocket fuel per second. That's part of the problem. With solid fuel, you only need 2 chemical plants. Okay. So these are basically just for train fuel. And we'll go with the simple recipe here. And I keep running out of pipes. I need to bring iron plates over here. Which I do have iron, I guess, in my bus. Or, what's it called? The mall. So we'll do this. Okay, and then for oxygen, that comes from... It's weird that oxygen doesn't show up somewhere in one of these recipes. Like, you have to kind of know where it comes from, which I think is an electrolysis plant. Or is it filtration? I actually don't remember. Oxygen, neither. Oh, there's 2 options. Okay. You can do the atmospheric condenser, which gives you about 10 per second. Or you can do the electrolysis plant, which gives you even less than 10 per second. And that's 388 kilowatts, and that's 258. So atmospheric condenser seems to be the win here. How many do I need? Also, is that enough for my trains? I don't want to run out. We'll do a few more. Also, I need some space in case of beacons. So we'll move that over. And I should do the other nanobot recipes. Make them even faster. Okay. Surely that's enough fuel for my trains. And light oil, oxygen, 12.5. So in terms of condensers, each one is 9 without any modules. So that should do it. I'm out of my perpendicular pipes. Let me grab some of those. Soon we'll have logistics bots and they can do all this for us. Okay. Grab more belts while I'm here. So we've got our two crusher or atmospheric condensers. Bring that oxygen over. And that should be it. Did I hook up the light oil? No, I did not. So the light oil... Let's see, just in general, this can be... That's specifically from the overflow of light oil, so we don't want to hook that up. This is the regular connection of light oil. So it's this one we want to be connected to here. There we go. And there's rocket fuel. I'll wait until I have logistics bots, and then they can carry that all the way over to the trains for fueling. Still stacks... Oh, it stacks to 100. Okay, I was going to say it stacks to 10 still, but stacking to 100 means 2,000 rocket fuel should be just fine. Awesome. Okay, so that's done. And yeah, we're going to end up getting a lot more out of our crude oil from this. It will take a while for lubricant to fill up, but once it does, then that will transfer back into light oil, and once that's filled up, then that'll give me just pure petroleum. Okay, I am having an issue here. I disconnected these. So the petroleum here needs to go out. How about that? There we go. Okay, so, oh, I forgot to turn on my light. Okay, so now our plastic's running again. Sulfur. Where is all my sulfuric acid going? Am I spending a ton of it for blue science or what? It does use 15 a second. I thought that's not very much though. Maybe it's just catching up. 15 a second means 1.5 a second, which means about 20 to 25 petroleum gas a second, which is not very much, but I guess we have to catch up with plastic too. Okay. So that's done. What I would like now is to look towards logistics bots. So, robots. Only one tier of robot in Krastorio, which is pretty rare for a mod pack, actually. Mod packs tend to add more bots. So it's just flying robot frames and batteries. Or I mean, and circuits. We have 1 million circuits already. Steel plates, electric engine units, and engine units. Let's see. So electric engine units go into tech cards. Okay. So I am going to need a lot of engine units. So I need to make some sort of build for engine units and electric engines. I'll put that over there. I need to grab some more assembling machines. And soitas. Don't need to go down there. Did I build a radar over here? I did. Thank goodness. Okay. So what's going on with the copper ore? Oh, I just need more miners. That's it. And they're short on power. So that's part of the problem. Gosh, the trains feel so slow. I'm used to super fuels from various mod packs making trains like crazy fast. That is not the case. We have fuel actually slowing us down. I did craft a bunch more mining drill Mark IIs, so we'll just have to get those placed. Oh, and electric furnaces, we can build those. Once we have beacons, that'll be nice. We can get some productivity going on everything. But then that'll mean tons of power. You know the drill. I'm gonna start with 8 and see where that leaves me. 0.6 a second. And then let's see. Is that the same speed? Yeah, it is. Okay. Circuits and engines, easy enough. 4 inputs means this. Copy that. And then these guys only need 2 inputs of the solid variety, so we can just do something like that. And then they'll go out. That's in. We need some pipe connections. Oh, shoot. Okay, and then lubricant. What all does lubricant go into? Electric engines and blue belts. That's literally it. So I'm not gonna put it on a bus or anything. We're just gonna connect this up directly to the source, which is over here. Ta-da! So there's lubricant. My left eye is messing with me. I don't know what's wrong with my contacts these days. It's probably the dry air. So 15 per electric engine. Not super expensive. I think we'll have enough for now. So then I need to think about the pipes and gears. Is it literally just one machine for each? Probably. That makes 1.5, which is enough. This makes 1.5, which is twice as much as enough. Heck, if I want to scale it up, this would be the correct ratio. 2 pipes for every 1 gear. Now look at this. We got iron right here, so that can just split off. Bam, bam, bam. These go close. This goes far. This becomes one of the inputs. This becomes the other input. And I think, did we just make engines? I think we did. Yep, there we go. So then those split. And then circuits are gonna come up this way, and that needs to go over. Circuits are the reverse thingy. Bam. Did we just make 2 kinds of engines? Heck yes. Alright, and then chest. I don't think I really need to put those on belts. Where did my loaders go, though? We'll do 2 rows of each just because they're not all that expensive. And I think they stack to 50 still. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now all of that put together is only 0.6 a second. I can always expand further to closer to 1 per second or 2 per second. Just keep going up. But for now, that should be fine. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else I need to do. So then for flying robot frames, we've got the electric engines now. We've got the steel. The battery is a little annoying because we need iron and copper. So this belt here actually has no reason it can't be iron and copper put together. And then we enable ourselves to have batteries easily. I don't know. I'm just going to start with 6. Maybe overkill, maybe underkill. Sometimes you just got to go for it. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably could have done that better. But then that'll be batteries coming down. Go back down that way. Oh, I need to steal all of this until copper shows up. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so that's 1.5 batteries a second on a belt. Ooh, worked out nicely. That comes down here. We'll just put batteries on this kind of chemical product bus. And I guess that does it. Components are annoying. So they're basically plastic and stone plus fuel. So at least with... Let's make a tileable small components build. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's just getting back pieces. Eventually we can add lithium in to give us essentially 50% more for the cost of lithium, but lithium takes lithium chloride, which is mineral water, and it's kind of complicated, but yeah, so we'll just kind of set this up real quick with whatchamacallits, electric furnaces. Oh crap, not the lithium version though. Go away. Okay, so this version with stone. There we go. So what I'd like is to do assembler limitation. That's this one. 1 crusher. Oh, but I can do modules in there. For now, we'll do an unmoduled build. I may want to limit it even more, but at least for now, we can build this. So the way this looks always confuses me a lot. So what I usually do is I just look at that number. It's 2.82. So I turn that off, change this to 2.82, maybe 2.81, and there you go. Now everything's happy again. So what I want to do now is essentially turn this into the smallest possible version of what I'm looking at. So we're going to have a crusher, we're going to have a filtration plant, we're We're going to have 4 furnaces and 4 assembling machines. And I want to make this small and compact. And that's going to need water, you know, so that has to be involved. Should craft a few more of those. Oh, my automation cores have run out. So 4... Have I even... Nope. Don't have any of those yet. I'm going to imagine these are furnaces. So at least in terms of buildings, this is the amount of space it's all going to take. Assembling machine will not fit. I'm pretty sure it does fit there. The water is kind of ironically in the way. Maybe there's a way I can make this work. So I'm imagining a belt of mixed plastic and stone going up to here. Now the plastic needs to make its way... Plastic is both at the end, but the stone's at the beginning, so that complicates things a smidge. What if these were the component buildings? Just for now, we'll move that. So then all the things that needed stone and plastic could just grab from these belts. Like that. Okay. Hey, Dukes, thanks so much for the gift sub. Oh my gosh. You are too kind. Big Wolf Chris definitely needed a sub. He's been raiding me a lot recently. Oh, that's stupid. Inserter. Here, I think what we can do is put one there. Okay, what if we... So these 3 are good. So we need 3 more. 1, and then we'll put that there. Yeah, okay, so that'll be 2, and then 3. Okay, so everything that needs plastic and whatever is good, but then how the heck do I get the quartz and the sand out? You can't. Dang it. I'm being dumb. Okay, let me move these out. Then we can do something like this. So the sand needs to be placed onto these undergrounds and then placed in. Quartz and sand both have to come back out. Interesting, interesting. The rate there is 4.8, which more or less should handle it, but just in case. And that'll go on the right side of the belt. So that's sand. Oh, I just realized this doesn't need to grab stone. It needs to grab sand. Okay, so that'll fix that. Oh, 7.5 is the output. Okay, that can handle 7.5. That can handle the 5.71 sand into here. Then we need an output of 2.81 onto the left side. And then that provides silicon... No, sorry. That provides quartz. Okay, then these need to be the smelters. 2 for glass. 2 for silicon. I think this is going to work, actually. Okay, so then that'll... Just use undergrounds for that. Okay, so then each of these needs an input. And then... Those are good to go. This has the plastic input already. So now we need to output glass to both of those. Done. Glass to both of those. Silicon to both. Done. Silicon to both. Then output parts. You know, I'm putting all this effort into something that's not beaconed. That was probably a mistake. We are going to need substations. I already researched it. Perfect. Where are they? There we go. Okay, substations will make this easy. Now, ironically, the water pump is going to be over here to take up the least amount of space. And then the that's not a substation. What am I doing? All right, there we go. What a mess. We're going to save that blueprint. Probably only use it once ever. And there we go. But the good news is it's done. So stone and plastic is all that needs. Oh no, we need to do that the other way. Okay. Ta-da! That was a lot of work. But I'll take it. It's always fun to build a nice and compact build for something once in a while. Get rid of those trees. Let's see if this even works. It's gonna be hilarious if it doesn't work. So far, so good, I guess. It looks like things are running. Electricity's low. I'll have to fix that. The input stone might be... Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's sand. Sorry, okay. This one's not running. There we go. You're the problem. Okay, that's better. Now we're winning. The inserters need to go faster than the building. That's an important part. Hey, look, we got parts. So we should be ready for frames. So we got components, batteries, steel, and engines. And I'll just build this over here. I don't know how many I need, but 4 seems like plenty for now. So we need to bring up steel, and then engines and batteries. Batteries are on the belt, engines are here. Engines can just come over. Oh no, I'm out of belts. Oh. Okay. We're almost there. And then red chips. I'll just grab all 600. Gosh, these tier 4 nanobots researches take forever because it's 400 steps of 2 minutes. So that's 800 minutes of research time. And the labs each are only 1.5 speed. So not all that crazy. All right, and then we need steel and batteries on a different one. Steel's here. Okay, so steel goes up, comes up here. I need to be one more over. Batteries, this is gonna skip over. Steel meets batteries, ta-da, ta-da. Okay. That comes up, over, up. Robot frames. Checkmate. Power those up. And then those need... Is it literally just circuits? Green and red circuits. Yep. So then we'll bring the circuits up over here. And then between those things, we can make both tiers of bots. I'm pretty sure we only need one of each building. For each. And that's it. Now that's only 0.15 a second. These are slow as heck. So we're gonna copy this entire chunk. Get at least 0.3 a second. All of that together uses about the amount of components this can provide, so we'll stop there. Because each robot frame uses 10 electronics components, which is pretty expensive. Pretty expensive. And then there we go. So logistics bots will go to 500, con bots to 100. I don't use con bots a ton, at least not at this stage of the game. So 50 here and there's plenty. And then I need to start crafting roboports, which is steel, iron, and red circuits. Also, where are all the red circuits? What's going on with that? Broke it. I broke something. What happened? Oh my gosh, I just like have that at the exact wrong spot. There we go. Okay. So steel, red circuits, and iron. Iron is 2 down from steel. So if we grab some iron up here, I can make roboports automated. I just need steel beams, iron gears. Yeah, trying to go into the side of a splitter. The one thing that doesn't work with belts. Alright, and then this one. Okay. This is ugly, but it should work well if I actually connect iron all the way through. Ta-da! Okay, that'll get me roboports. How many do those stack to? 10? Yes. So maybe 20 max should be good. And I can handcraft a few. Oh gosh. Maybe I'll grab some steel beams first. But yeah, I think that should do it. We have the beginnings of bots. I'll grab some steel beams here. And then I need some red circuits and some iron gears, which I have over there. And soon I won't have to run around like a chicken with my head cut off to grab all these things, which is very handy. Where did I put the red circuits? There they are. Okay. Bam. Alright. So we'll start dropping roboports in various places. I'm probably going to need like 20 of them for the size of base that I have right now. But at the moment, I need to get the mall connected to everything. I'll go there. One down here. There. Bam. Definitely one up here. Gosh. Yeah, they're expensive. Give me more red chips. Yeah, what's going to slow this down is just the 20 steel beams are going to take basically 1 minute. So 1 per minute is fine, you know. After an hour, I'll have 60 more, so it's just a little slow to start out. Okay, so we got that one, and then this one can connect everything. The grand unified theory of roboports. Ta-da! So at least the center of my base has that figured out. Oh, did I do the thing again? I'm gonna be really mad. I think I did the thing. This is the thing that Krydex does in pretty much every mod pack, where he forgets that requester chests are locked behind a different tier of technology, which I think is a stupid decision. I hate it. Why would you give logistics bot? I mean, literally all they can do is carry your trash away from you. That's all they're good for. Until we get utility tech cards. So we have to do all this to actually get logistics bots going. Crap. Shoot. The good news is it's just going to be, I think, a little bit of a hiccup because rocket fuel we literally have already automated. Low density structure, I think, is just copper, steel, and plastic. Yep, that's not too bad. And then blue chips are also fine. Okay, so I mean, it's just more stuff to automate. Well, we'll have to do that in the next YouTube episode. So for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.